Hello everyone. Welcome to Study Online. Welcome to Python Full Stack. Today happens to be the day one of Python Full Stack. I hope you people are able to see the screen. Are you able to see the screen? Please do respond. Today happens to be the day one demo class of Python Full Stack. Okay, great. Now I want a quick response from your side. How many of them are attending the class from laptop? If it is laptop, respond L. If you are attending the class from mobile phone, respond M in the chat box. Okay, you can see many yum. Guys, trust me, even till today, I haven't watched a complete 1 hour video in mobile phone. Sir, why, sir? Don't you think I'll also be having Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Telegram, Gmail, YouTube? Don't you think we'll get a notification if you're watching a video from mobile phone? That's the reason from tomorrow onwards, if you have a laptop, try to attend via laptop. No, sir, I don't have laptop, sir. Then fine, you just attend the class via mobile phone. Ultimately, gain the knowledge. That's very, very important. Okay, without wasting any more time, let me just start with the session. Now, okay, how many of them are aware of me? If it is yes, respond yes. If it is no, respond no. Are you aware of me? At least have you heard my name? No, okay. Let me give a quick introduction about myself. I'm Sandesh. Basically, I'm from Mysore. Fine. I have done my engineering in Mysore itself. I do have around 5.6 years of experience in the IT industry, as well as same amount of experience when it comes to technical training. I started a institute that too via online called as Study Online in the year 2019, exactly in the COVID duration I have started. Fine. I hope this was a quick introduction. And if you just ask me the job role that I'm working in my company, I'm working as a senior Python full stack developer in one of the top MNC. If you search in Google, which is the top three company across the world, in the third company, I'm just working. Three or fourth. I think it's fourth company right now. You can just check it out in the Google. I don't want to mention the name. Okay, great. Is that clear, guys? A quick introduction about myself. I'll be going ahead. I'll just introduce in detail, but I hope as of now it's more than sufficient. Now, you please tell me. Very good, Arun. I think he just told my company name by doing the research. Very good. Okay, guys, please do let me know what is the main agenda that you people are attending today. What is the main agenda? To learn. Okay, okay. To learn Python. Okay, Python full stack. Python full stack. Now, no need to turn on the front cam. You can just turn off the front cam, rest of them, to get an idea whether the IT industry suits for me or not. Okay, fine. Guys, before learning something in your life, it might be Python full stack, it might be Java, or it might be, assume that you want to purchase a bike, or you want to learn how to ride a car. Anything you want to learn in your life, first of all, don't you think you should be having some idea in your mind? So, what, sir? What kind of idea I should be having, sir? What is that? Next, why I should do that, and where I should do that. That's it. Yes or no? Yes, please do respond. These three, why, if you know the answer, then start doing that. That's what I would tell for everyone. Now, what is Python? It's my duty. I'll tell you. You don't worry about that. Fine. What is Python? Maybe if I want to tell in brief, it's just a programming language. That's it. Maybe in detail, if I want to explain, maybe going ahead, I'll explain regarding that. Now, what is Python? It's a programming language. Some basic idea you got it. Now, please tell me why Python full stack or why Python? Can someone tell me in the chat box? In 2022, I think in another 1 month, not 1 month, exactly 18 days, we'll be in 2023. Why you want to learn Python? Why you should learn Python? Why you should invest your time, energy, money to learn Python? As this one, I'll take care. Don't worry. When it comes to the actual class, I'll take care. This one, you should be having the complete knowledge. Why? Some people are telling, sir, because I want to increase my knowledge, because I want to become a developer. No, no, why Python? Why you want to learn Python? Sir, it is there in my fifth semester, sir. That is the reason. Easily I can clear the subject, sir. Okay, all those things are well and good. 100% easily you can clear that. I'm not saying no. But think and answer. What is the ultimate goal of a person if he is doing engineering or if he is learning something? Please tell me. Guys, don't tell Python is easy. Yes, 100% everything is easy if you learn from a proper person. Okay. Somebody is telling demand is there. Very good. Very good. Demand is there. That's the reason I learned that. Fine. Whatever the point that you told is absolutely correct. Now, if demand is there, you will learn. Only by seeing the demand, you will learn. 100% no. 100% no. Guys, don't you think? You'll see what is the demand of that. Correct, right? If there is a demand, then you will learn. You got the answer why you have to learn Python. Similarly, don't you think you should get a n number of job opportunity in that particular domain? Yes or no? Yes, is there anybody in the class who will work for free of cost? I want a response from your side. Is there anyone in the class who will work for free of cost? No, sir, I don't want a single rupee, sir. I'll work for free, sir. If I join the company, I'll work for free, sir. If that is the case, please give me your number. I think nobody will work for free, right? 100%. You want a very good salary. You want salary means you want a very good amount as a that to be credited every month. That's the reason you'll be learning that. Yes or no? Yes, please do respond. If you want to learn Python full stack, 100% that should be your end goal to get a job. Correct, right? Now, how will you get to know that demand is there for Python or anything? As well as how will you get to know that more number of job opportunities are there for Python? How will you get to know that? How you will get to know if you ask me? First of all, check the ranking of that programming language or check the rank. The same thing you would have done, yes or no? First, you would have checked what is the demand for that college. Then you would have checked what kind of opportunity is there in that college. Later, you would have checked the ranking of the college. Then you have decided to join the college. It might be any college. Maybe if you have a very low score, then, sir, what might be the college, sir? One college I should want, sir. That's what you will be having at the back of your mind. But if you have a decent marks or a very good rank, then 100% you will also check the college rank. Same thing when it comes to Python. Can someone tell me what is the rank of Python? Can someone tell me what is the rank of Python? First rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank. Yes, what is the rank of Python? First rank, second rank. Why you will ask me? Let's ask Google. And let's ask Google. Yes, there is a website called as TIOB Index. Here, there is a website called as TIOB Index. You just click on that TIOB Index 2022. Sir, what is this TIOB Index, sir? It's a software company where it will just do their research across the world, not in India, not in Karnataka, across the world. How many of the developers, test engineers, or the people working in IT using Python? Based upon that, they will give a ranking of Python. Let me just click on that. Let me just click on that. See here, IOB index for December 2022. That means this month. If I scroll down, please tell me which is the number one programming language. I want you people to respond in the chat box. Which is the number one programming language? I hope easily you can see, right? Python. Second, C programming language. Sir, why C is there in second, sir? C is a mother of all programming language. Trust me. C is the mother of all programming language, and still C programming will be extensively used in the field of embedded. Fine. But right now you can see Python is there in the first position. I don't want to speak about the rest of the programming language. I'm not taking C++ class or I'm not taking Java class. My main concentration will be towards Python. Python is there in the first rank. Let me scroll down and please tell me last year also what was the rank of Python? As here only they have given December 2021. What was the rank of Python? First rank. Today also first rank. Trust me, next 3 to 5 years, trust me, it will be there in first rank or it might be in second rank, worst case. But definitely 90% it will be there in first rank for next 3 to 5 years. By chance, it might come to second rank, maybe. Fine. Let me scroll down. Some interesting graph they would have given, just observe properly. If I scroll down, see here, Very long-term history is what they have given. Very long-term history. That means initially, I'll tell you when Python got introduced to the market, but in 1992, Python was at 17th position. Later, in 1997, Python has came to 28th position. In 2002, 13th position. 2007, 7th position. 2012, Python came to 8th position. 2017, Python is there in 5th position. Right now, Python is there in first position. That means, guys, trust me, in 1990s, all these programming languages, it might be Java, Python, all these things came into picture. I'll tell you what is the exact year, date also I will tell. But you have to think from 28th rank to first rank. Don't you think something would have happened in these 20 years or more than 20 years, 20 to 30 years? Yes or no? That's the reason Python is there in first position. Guys, will you agree with my point? From 28th rank to first rank. It's not a joke. Trust me, it's not a joke. Something should have happened. So many people would have started using Python, and so many technologies got invented. For that, they're using Python. That's the reason Python is there in the first position. Is that clear, guys? And one more thing you have to observe: Programming Language Hall of Fame. That means in your college also, if somebody is scoring the highest marks, don't you think they'll put their beautiful picture, which is not there in the Aadhaar card, maybe the normal beautiful picture, as well as they'll just congratulate them. Yes or no? Same thing. When it comes to 2021, who is the winner? Python. 2022, you tell me who will be the winner? I think after December they'll decide. As you tell me, 2021, Python is the winner. 22, who will be the winner? 100% is no doubt Python. 2020 also Python. 2018 also Python. And so many programming languages will be there. And 2010 Python. 2007 also Python. Fine. That means Python is the only programming language to win most number of Hall of Fame. Is that fine? Why, sir? Why Python is in number one position, sir? Everywhere Python, Python, Python. Why? I tell you. I hope now you got the clarity. Python is at first position. Yes or no? Yes, please do respond. What is the ranking of Python? I want everyone to tell me the answer. What is the ranking of Python? First rank. Is that clear? That means whatever the language that you have decided to continue your career for another couple of decades, trust me, easily you can earn your bread and butter using that language. I hope everybody understood why you should learn Python. Sir, many of them will tell that particular technology is having more number of opportunity. This particular technology is having more number of opportunity. But if you want to get to know about the opportunities that are there, what you people will do, I will tell you. You tell me whether it is correct or not. You might be belonging to some XYZ college. Fine. In your college, if more number of drives are happening on C, or if more number of drives are happening in Java, or if more number of drives are happening in C++, you will feel only that technology will be used in the IT industry. Yes or no? 100% will not do your research outside the that is outside the particular boundary. Yes or no? That's the reality, right? Yes, please do respond. In your college, if you see out of 100, some 60 plus people would have placed on this technology, you will feel okay. This is the demand that is there. Yes, correct, right? 100% that's the reality. But trust me, that is not the reality. I'm not saying Java is having a less number of opportunity or more number. When compared to Java, trust me, Python is having more number of opportunities from 2017. Before 2017, trust me, Java was having the highest job opportunities. From 2017 till 2025, trust me, Python is leading the market and it will lead the market. Sir, why, sir? Why that is the case? That also I'll tell you. But I hope it's clear for everyone. Now, let me just share you something. Just observe properly. Uh, I hope you're able to see it. Yes, you don't ask me what is the opportunities that are there in Python. Google. I hope everybody are aware of Google, right? Yes or no? You know Google. Maybe if you're getting any doubt, you'll ask Google, right? Now, if I tell you something, you'll not believe. That's the reason. Let me paste something. Python jobs in Bangalore for freshers. Don't tell experience. Let's see freshers. What might be the number of job opportunities that are there only in Bangalore? As I know, your boundary will be like a word. Word is my territory, but you people will not be a rocky by. But your territory might be India or Bangalore. Correct, right? Please don't say like word is my territory. Maybe once you have some 3, 5 years of experience, then you just tell word is my territory where I want to Maybe if you want to work in US, I'll work. But as a fresher, you just try to get a job within India first. Okay. Now let's say Bangalore only. Let's say Bangalore. Python jobs in Bangalore for freshers. Let me just click enter. Now, don't you think so many jobs are coming? See here, so many jobs are coming. See here, guys. That's what one person is asking. Sir, many companies which came to our college is asking more on Java, JavaScript. Guys, that's what I'm telling you, right? That's what you will be in a dilemma that those technology will be having a more number of job opportunity. 100% no. Fine. You have just seen Python is at the number one position, and you please tell me how many number of job vacancies are there in 2022? That to the year end. Fine. Could you people tell me the number? That too only in Bangalore. That too only from Naukri. Guys, like this, Naukri is there, LinkedIn is there, fine, Hirist is there, Freshers Word is there. So many job portals are there. You please tell me, whatever the survey that they have done, how many job vacancies are there for freshers? Then I tell 15,000 plus. I know it's exactly 15,463, but 15,000 plus. That too only in Bangalore itself. Overall 51,000, including the experienced candidate, it's what it's showing. But as a fresher, more than 15,000 job vacancies there. That too, it's year ending. Yes, many of them are telling recession is going on, that is going on. No, trust me, trust me. If you have a knowledge, nothing will happen for your livelihood. Nothing will happen. But if you don't have a knowledge, by luck, by your percentage, if you would have got a job, if you don't know anything about that, trust me, 100% there will be a threat for your job. Correct, right? Because you tell me, if some assume that you want to hire a car driver, maybe he'll just tell he's having 10 years of experience. Day one, you'll have a drive with him. Day two, you'll have a drive with him. Day three, if you feel like he's not driving the car properly, will you still continue with the same driver or will you change the driver? What you will do? You tell me. Let's assume that tomorrow, after 10 years, you'll own a car and you'll have a car driver. 100% will change if he's not doing his job properly, if he's not knowledgeable, skillable. Same thing will also happen in every domain. Trust me. He might be a watchman who will be standing in front of a building. I'm not degrading or I'm not exaggerating any other job. Every job is equal, but I'm just saying everywhere computation, knowledge, skills matters a lot. Okay. Now you got to know that Python is at the number one position, and where to learn Python? Many of them will choose YouTube for that. Find YouTube, Google. Maximum you'll find 50 hours of content for Python full stack in YouTube. But when it comes to Python full stack, I'll be teaching more than 400 hours plus content. For what and all things will be taught. Everything maybe going ahead, I'll tell you. But as of now, you people are here for technical. That's the reason day one, complete technical I'll teach. Let me start with the technical. Now, where Python is used, yes, please tell me. Where exactly Python is used? Could you people please do respond? Any idea? Yes, Python came from 27th position to first position. What made Python to be in first position? Can someone tell me the answer? No, if not, don't worry, I'll tell you. At least I'm expecting some answer from your side. That's the reason. Okay, are you able to see the notes? Yes, I have just shared the notes. Are people able to see the notes? Okay. In simple words, I can ask you the question like this. What are the applications of Python? Where is Python used? Don't you think Python is used in artificial intelligence? Python is used in machine learning. Python is used in data science. Python is used in web development, that is web application development. Next, Python is used in game application development. Next, Python is used in robotics. Python is used in networking, neural networking, application development, testing. Like this, the list goes on. Yes or no? Please do respond. Whatever I have written, is that correct or not? I think you would have also done your research. Correct, right? Sir, how sir Python is used in testing? There is a tool called as Selenium. You can just write the script in Selenium using Python. Like this, I can just keep on writing, guys. Right now, I have just written only 10. I can keep on writing 50 plus applications of Python. That means if you learn Python, trust me, you can go in the field of AI, you can go in the field of machine learning or whatever you want. That's purely up to your wish. But if you ask me which is the leading technology, top four, whatever I have written, AI, ML, DS, web application development, and testing also will be used. Is that fine? Shall I proceed further? Yes, please do respond. Shall I proceed further? Now, before learning something about the particular technology, you people should be having the knowledge of who invented that, because of who or because of whom. Today, I'm conducting the class. Today, you are attending the class. Who made us to have this conversation? Fine. What do you mean by full stack? I'll tell you. 100% I'll tell you, my dear. 100% I'll tell you. Okay. Let me tell you now itself. Later, I think it will be very difficult for you people. What is full stack? I'll tell you. 100% I'll tell you. But right now, I want you to understand only Python. Yes, right now, I'm teaching about only Python. Full stack, I'll tell you. What is the meaning of that? That means I have just divided the word Python full stack. First, Python, let me teach. Later, I'll go with full stack. Is that clear? Because if I start speaking about full stack, it will take minimum half an hour. That's the reason. Let me concentrate on Python in today's session. Later, I'll tell you what is full stack. Okay. Now, please do observe who invented Python. Any idea for anyone? Yes. Somebody would have invented Python, right? That's the reason today you and me are in the class. GVR. Okay. Already he or she they would have given the short name. Guido van Rossum. Guys, it is Rossum. Guido van Rossum. Okay, he invented Python. Now, you know who invented Python. Anybody in the class knows what made him to invent Python? Anyone in the class? Yes or no in the chat box? What made him to invent Python? Some small story should be there, right? Simply nobody will invent something new. Correct, right? Yes or no? As for example, if somebody would have invented a car, there should be a proper reason for that. If somebody would have invented an aeroplane, a proper reason should be there for that. If somebody would have invented a cycle, a proper reason should be there. Similarly, why he invented Python? How many of them are having a habit of watching a movie? I just want your response. How many of them are having a habit of watching a movie? If it is yes, respond yes. Okay. I'm just sharing you one slide. Just tell me in the chat box whether people are able to see that or not. Are you able to see that? Yes or no in the chat box? Is the response? Are you able to see it? It's just a pout on. Okay, don't expect me to play a movie. Whatever the story that I'm telling, this was happened in a beautiful country called as Netherlands. Have you heard about Netherlands? Yes or no? Guys, this is the actual class. Somebody is asking, sir, when will the actual class will start? Guys, trust me, day one, day two, day three, day four, day five. Many of them will think demo means some dummy content he'll do. No. From scratch till the advanced topic I'll teach. That's what my teaching style. You might be aware of this topic, but 100%, I cannot assume he is aware of Python. He is not aware of Python. If a 10th standard student is attending my class, he should be able to understand. In such a way, I will teach. Is that fine? Guys, this is a normal class, trust me. Fine. Now, whatever the story that I'm going to tell, it happened in the Netherlands. I hope you would have heard about Netherlands. Sir, in which year, sir? In 1980s, in a country called as Netherlands. Sir, what happened, sir? What happened there? If you ask me. Observe. There was a company called as Centrum. I think this is stuck. Yep. The company name happens to be CWI, like how we have TCS, Wipro, Infosys, like that. There was a company in the 1980s in Netherlands called as CWI, Centrum Wiskunde and Informatica. That's what is the company name. In that company, one of the engineer, software engineer, as well as mathematician used to work. His name happens to be Guido van Rossum. He is the hero of not today, throughout course. He is the hero. Next, what happened, sir? What happened? He used to work as an employee there, and they got a project. Okay, sir, what kind of project they got, sir? It's IT company, and they got to develop the operating system. The name of the operating system that they kept at that point of time happens to be Amoeba operating system. Sir, nowhere else I have heard about Amoeba, sir. They have not released to the market, fine, and it didn't become famous like whatever the operating system that we are having right now. Can you name some operating system in the market? Could you people name some operating system in the chat box? Yes, don't you think you would have heard about Windows? That's what you would have used. Linux, Macintosh, correct, right? Like there's so many operating systems are there. And this company, CWI, got the project to develop the operating system. Fine. You tell me, guys, when it comes to operating system, so many applications will be there, chota applications. In order to write the logic, they should be using some programming language, yes or no? Now today, if you consider Windows, in Windows, so many applications are there. Don't you think they would have used a programming language to write the application or develop the application? Yes or no? Same thing that they have done in 1980s. Okay, sir, what kind of programming language they have used, sir? You please tell me, in 1980s, still Python as well as Java was not there in the market. In 1980s, one programming language ruled the market. If you want me to give you the hint, today that is the second programming language. Second programming language. Please tell me which is the programming language that they have used to develop the operating system called as Amoeba. Very good. C. He is the person one who invented C. I think for many of them, you would have scolded this person in your engineering first sem or second sem, right? Yes or no? Please be very frank. In your engineering first sem or second sem, you would have scolded. Why this fellow has invented? You're not able to understand a single line. Hash include stdio dot h, all those things. Okay, simply I'm just kidding. What is the name of this person? Trust me, he made miracle because of this person itself. Today, me and you people or many people are working or having a bread and butter. Very good. His name is Dennis Ritchie. Fine. You please be very frank with me. If you know C programming language or if you don't know C programming language, because ultimately one person asked the doubt in the chat box. Sir, is there any precondition to learn Python full stack? No. If you're able to understand the normal English that I'll speak, I'll make you to become a Python full stack developer. Nothing prior knowledge. Is that fine? Okay. Listen, maybe if you know how to write a code in C, fine. You tell me, guys. You felt little difficult when it comes to the syntax, when it comes to the statements and all. Yes or no? C is little difficult. I'm not saying completely difficult. Little difficult. That's what you would have felt in your engineering first sem or second sem. Same reaction you would have given. Why is C so hard? Same reaction you would have given. Correct, right? Same reaction the engineers in CWI would have given. Why C programming language is very difficult? You are not able to develop this operating system called as Amoeba using C. It is very difficult. That's what they felt. That's the reason what they thought. Let's develop Amoeba operating system later. Let's develop a programming language first. That is what they thought. And including Guido van Rossum, a team has been formed to develop a new programming language. Trust me, and they have developed a new programming language. So, what was the name of the programming language, sir? At that point of time, they have kept a name called as ABC. But right now, there is no programming language called as ABC. Why? Because at that point of time, in 1980s, it was a flop programming language. Even ABC is also a difficult programming language to understand to write a code. That's the reason what happened. This Guido van Rossum was under a stress, fine, and he thought something I have to do for my company and something I have to do for the society. That's the reason what he did. During the same time, whatever we people are experiencing during the December itself, what he did. I think everybody was celebrating Christmas. You know, right? In Western countries, they celebrate Christmas like anything. Yes or no? In Western countries, Christmas means it's a very big festival for them. Everybody will be singing, dancing, and they'll be taking some kind of liquid inside their body. At that point of time, what this Gustav Anderson did, if you ask me, he sat in his garage. He started to develop a new programming language. Sir, how come he knew how to develop a programming language, sir? Don't you think already he had an experience in developing a programming language called as ABC? Yes or no? Yes or no? That's the reason he might be aware of how to develop a programming language. Using the same knowledge in the month of December, just in 20 days. Trust me, just in 20 days, he developed a prototype. That means some 60 to 70% of the programming language. Then what he did, if you ask me, after developing a programming language, don't you think some name should be given? Yes or no? Some name is what they have to give. Okay, sir. What name he has given, sir? While coding, he used to watch a comedy series in 1980s. So what was the name of the comedy series, sir? The name of the comedy series happened to be Monty Python's Flying Circus. That was the name of the comedy show. And something caught his eye, Python. And tomorrow he came to office and in the month of Jan, to all his fellow mates, fine, to all his employees, he just told, see, in 20 days, I have developed a new programming language. And the name of the programming language was Python. That's what he told. Everybody was shocked, not by seeing the name of the programming language, by seeing the syntax of the programming language and the ease of the programming language. Everybody felt it's very easy. That's what they felt. Fine. Later, they decided to give Python to the outside market. And initially, Python was used in that particular company called a CWI. Then they decided, no, no, if we keep Python, we become selfish. Let's introduce Python to the outside market. That's what they thought. Fine. In 1991, they introduced Python to the market. Is that fine? Could you people please tell me which year they introduced Python to the market? 1991. If you want exact date also, I'll tell. What is the exact date? Anybody aware of that? Anybody in the class? Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, you can just do your research meanwhile. Okay, not 28th December and all. Next, observe properly. Guys, if I utter the word called as Python, don't you think this is what comes to your mind? A fellow will be sitting in front of a laptop, a Python, a snake will be there. That's what you people might think, but that's not the reality. The name Python kept because of what? A comedy show called as Monty Python's Flying Circus. And later, somehow, if I utter a word called as Python, people will think snake. That's the reason the logo of Python is snake. See here, somehow a chota snake is there. Like that, it will resemble. Yes or no? Just trust me, if you learn Python end to, that means from scratch till the advanced level, if you learn Python, this is what the feeling that you'll get. Let's just take it as a comedy. Fine. Please don't take it serious. The next slide, whatever I'm going to display. Why it is not visible? Yes. That will be your situation if you learn Python. Okay. Just take it as a comedy. Okay. Next, let me just come back to the notes. Please tell me, are you people able to see the notes? Yes or no in the chat box? Are you able to see the notes? Okay, great. Who invented Python? Could you people please tell me the name? Who invented Python? Udo van Rossum. When he invented, if you ask me, in 1989 only he invented. In 1989 December month only he told for his company that he invented Python. But officially to the market, Python was released in the year 1991, February 20th. Is that fine? What is the date? Could you people please tell me the date also? Officially, Python was released to the market on 1991. The two date February 20th, not 21st, February 20th. Is that clear? And syntax of Python is very simple. That is what the initial thought that they had. That's correct. And Python is very easy to understand when compared to other programming languages. Is that clear, guys? Shall I proceed further? I hope you people understood the history of Python clearly. Yes or no? Okay. Now, I told that initial 5 days I'll be taking the class for 1 hour. Sir, why exactly 1 hour, sir? Usually I'll be taking the class for 1.5 hours, but initial 5 days I'll be taking for 1 hour because many of them will not be having the habit of attending the online class. That's the reason. Now, if I start explaining why Python is extensively used in AI, ML, data science, I think the time will not be there. In tomorrow's class, I'll explain. As how many of them are interested to learn what is AI, what is ML, what is data science? Yes or no in the chat box? As simply everybody will tell bio or behano, AI, ML, DS. That's what they will tell. I'm just kidding. I'm not for or I'm not against anyone. But don't you think if you ask any person, fine, if you ask a film actor called as Shah Rukh Khan, or if you ask any politician, simply they will tell AI, ML, data science, or even uh, everybody, fine, everybody will tell AI is the next future, but nobody will tell what exactly AI means, what exactly machine learning means, why Python is used in machine learning. Nobody will tell that, yes or no, and why Python is used in data science. In tomorrow's class, that's what I'll be explaining. Okay, sir, still another 15-20 minutes is there, sir. What you will do, sir? You please tell me, have you gone through the brochure? Yes or no in the chat box. Have you gone through the brochure? There's one more thing. If you are attending from day 1 till day 5, at least if you are attending 4 days live class, you'll be getting a participation certificate as well. You'll be getting a participation certificate. Later, you just decide whether to join the course or not. That's purely up to your wish. Sir, why 5 days of demo class you're giving, sir? Yes, it's not because that something will be taught. You tell me, guys. Whenever you want to purchase a dress or whenever you want to purchase a car, don't you think test drive will be given as well as you will be going for trial if you want to purchase a dress? Correct, right? That means you have to see the quality, content, how the things will be taken care, whether it is feasible for me or not. Correct, right? That's the reason I'll be giving day 1 to day 5 demo classes. You please attend all the demo classes. You need not to pay a single rupee for that. And for the participation certificate also, I'll not be asking a single rupee. After 5th day, you decide whether to continue with the class or not, whether you want a proper job in the field of Python or not. Is that fine? Okay, now just observe here. Please observe. If you haven't gone through the content, it's okay, fine. Now, so what is this diagram number 1? Diagram number 1, whatever I have displayed here. You just do one thing. If you want, you can take the screenshot. If you want, you can take the screenshot of this diagram number 1. As regarding everything, I cannot tell it day 1 itself. You attend day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Step by step, you will get to know everything. Is that fine? Now, when it comes to Python full stack, why you want to learn Python full stack? Somebody asked, sir, what is full stack, sir? Why you want to learn Python full stack and what will be the package that you'll be getting? First of all, you know what is Python. You'll get the notes. Don't worry. I'll upload in the Google Drive and you'll get the notes. Only diagrams is what you have to take the screenshot, as well as screenshot diagram, screenshot also will be there in the PDF. Sorry, in the Google Drive. Okay. Listen properly, guys. You know what is full stack? Anyone in the class? Yes or no in the chat box. You know what is full stack? I want a very quick response from your side. Do you know what is full stack? Python, you got to know some basic knowledge. I'll tell you what is full stack. Observe. Observe and listen properly so that you'll understand what is the meaning of Python and full stack. Why I'm teaching full stack, you'll understand. First of all, when it comes to IT industry or when it comes to any software that people are using, guys, don't you think you might be using WhatsApp, you might be using Instagram, you might be using n number of applications in your mobile phone? Yes or no? Every application will be having a 3 layers, or every application has been developed using 3 layers. That's the reason 3 important layers are there in the IT sector. Okay, sir, which are those 3 important layers that are there in the IT sector, sir? Could you people please tell me if you're aware of that? First layer, what is the first layer? Front end layer, front end. Second layer happens to be back end, or some of them might be calling it as middleware. or some of them might be calling it as business logic. Whatever you want, you can just call that, purely up to your wish. Front end, back end, or middleware. Last one, sir. What is the last one, sir? What is the last one? Database. Every software you take, these three things are compulsory. Sir, how, sir? Guys, you just tell me. Have you used Instagram? Yes or no in the chat box? Sir, what, sir? What kind of question you are asking, sir? 24/7 will be there in Instagram, sir. Yes, if you consider Instagram, whatever you people will be seeing on Instagram, don't you think that is only front end? UI, user interface. If you click on a post, if you select one image and if you click on post, that image will be posted. Somebody will like, somebody will comment, somebody will share, somebody will save. All these things will happen in the background because some logic they would have written. Yes or no? Some logic they would have written in the backend. And assume that you want to see the message that you have done for your crush 1 year back. Don't you think it should be stored somewhere? It will be stored in the database, and you can see the messages. Everything will be stored in the database. Now, in order to develop the front end, what kind of things will be used in the IT industry? If you ask me, they'll be using HTML, they'll be using CSS, they'll be using Bootstrap, they might be using, and they'll be using nowadays JavaScript is also there. JavaScript. Now tell me, are you people able to see it? Yes or no? Please do respond. Are you able to see whatever I have written? Like this Angular is there. The list goes on. Trust me, the list goes on. Like this, I can just tell dash 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 all those things I can tell. Similarly, when it comes to backend or middleware, you have to use one of the programming language to write that. Okay, sir, which is the programming language is there, sir? Famous programming language only I'll write. Python, C will not be used. Java, like this, still many of the programming language will be used. When it comes to backend or middleware logic, when it comes to database, only one query language that happens to be SQL. Is it fine? Now, if you learn front end, you will become front end developer. In any of the company, you might become front end developer. See here, you might be getting a job as front end developer. Front end developer. Next, if you learn backend, that means if you learn only Python, core Python, advanced Python, Django, REST API, you will become backend developer. Or some of them might be calling it as core developer. Whatever you want, you can just call them. And if you learn only SQL, then you'll become database admin, or I can just tell DBA, database admin. Database admin is what you'll become. Now, as I'm able to see your chat, instead of taking the class, I cannot reply to your chat. I'll give the time. Fine. I'll give the time at the end of the session. Whatever the doubts you want, you can just ask. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond. Okay, great. Now, when it comes to front-end developer, this is what the normal package as a fresher. What is the normal package as a fresher for front-end developer? You will be getting, or you might be getting 3 to 4 lakhs per annum. That's it. That's it. That's what the maximum as a fresher you'll be getting. Or, sir, what, sir? My friend got 12 lakhs, sir. One of my friend got 10 lakhs, sir. On an average, I'm saying, is that fine? Average. Similarly, back-end developer, 3 to 4 lakhs, or you can just call it as 3 to 5 lakhs also. Nowadays, I think the trend is being changed. When it comes to COVID, after COVID, many people are increasing their package. Trust me. I can just tell 3 to 5 lakhs per annum. Here also 3 to 5 lakhs per annum. Let's say 3 to 5 lakhs per annum. Now, if a person is aware of every stack, front end stack, back end stack, database stack, then he is only called as full stack developer. So yeah, he is only called as full stack developer. Full stack developer. That means you should be aware of, you need not to master that. You should be aware of front end, you should be aware of back end, you should be aware of database. As once you have enough experience in the project, you'll master. But as a fresher level, you have to master something. Fine. Then you'll be called as a full stack developer. You can become a Python full stack developer or Java full stack developer. Whatever I'm teaching in this course happens to be Python full stack. Now, sir, what things will be taught in this particular course, sir? Python full stack. if you ask me. And first of all, you tell me what will be the minimum pay package for a full stack developer as a fresher? Any idea for anyone? Please do respond. Any idea for anyone? Minimum your pay package will start from 8 lakhs per annum. Trust me, minimum 8 lakhs. On an average, I'm telling you, somebody I have seen my student who got 16 lakhs, 18 lakhs per annum. But on an average, if I have to tell, it will be around 8 to 14 lakhs per annum. Why, sir? Why? Because don't you think you would have invested your time to learn multiple technology instead of only sticking on to one technology? Yes or no? Sir, learning all these things is not so difficult, sir. Guys, you will be the person one who learned 64 subjects in your engineering, correct, right? And you know whether it is useful or not. I need not to tell anything about that. Why can't you learn some three technologies, the two, a basics of that? So that easily you can get 8 to 14 lakhs per annum. Now, when it comes to this Python full stack course, what I'll be teaching, if you ask me, I'll be teaching core Python first. I'll be the trainer for core Python. I'll be teaching Python. That is after core Python, I'll be teaching advanced Python. I'll be teaching advanced Python. Next, to develop the web application, we will be using a framework of Python called as Django. That's what I'll be teaching. After Django, I'll be teaching REST API. Before going with Django, after core Python, advanced Python, I'll do 6 projects on Python, only Python. 6 projects on Python is what I'll be doing. Trust me, it will be a medium project. Fine. After REST API, I will teach you again 6 real-time projects. 6 real-time projects using Django, Python, REST API. Is that fine? After that, you will be learning HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. Let me just copy paste that. Bootstrap as well as JavaScript also will be taught for you people. Next, when it comes to database part, you'll be learning SQL. Now tell me, is that completely covered front-end, back-end database? Yes or no in the chat box? I want you to, guys, if you're learning something, learn in detail, aim for a big, that means aim for a full stack developer. At least you will ended up, might be, if you didn't give you a complete effort, like you people are doing in your engineering days, fine. Guys, I'm only telling you have the potential, you have the capability, fine. If not you, who will? Ask for yourself, fine. At least if you aim for 8 to 14 lakhs per annum, you might get 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs. No, sir, I want only 3 lakhs, sir. You will get 2 lakhs. Sir, some job I want, sir. 10,000 per month. You will not get a job. Guys, don't worry about the job, fine. Worry about the process of getting a job. What I should do, what I should not do. You please think about that, work on that. Trust me, you will get a job. Is that clear? Simply, if you keep on thinking about job, it will be very difficult. This is what will be taught in Python full stack. And nowadays, if you learn this, trust me, you'll be able to get 8 to 14 lakhs per annum. Some of the core companies are there. Yes or no? Have you heard about core companies? Some of the topmost product-based company. Yes, you'll get the complete knowledge of SQL from scratch. Yes. Do you know some of the product-based company? Topmost product-based company. In that, they'll be asking something called as data structures and algorithms. You will be learning DSA as well in this course. That is data structure algorithm. Data structure algorithm. If you want, you can opt for that. That is DSA. Sir, in which programming language you'll teach DSA, sir? Already you would have learned Python. In the same programming language only, I'll teach that. Is that clear for everyone? Yes, please do respond. We'll be learning DSA in Python. DSA can be learned using C, Python, Java, anything. But anyhow, you have learned Python. That's the reason DSA will be taught in Python. Not for 5 hours, 10 hours. You will be learning this one for 50 plus hours. In detail, what might be the possible question that will be asked in the product-based company? Everything will be taught in the class. Data structure algorithm is what you'll be learning. And I don't know whether you people are aware or not. When it comes to every company interview, third round is the most crucial round. That is programming round. Correct, right? Many of the students will hesitate as well as they don't have confidence to clear the round. Keeping all those things in mind, we have came up with 150 plus problematic questions will be discussed in the class that will be called as programming ground or else programming course has been included. That is a program from Hacker Rank, Hacker, the two 150 plus program. 150 plus program. If you had attended my hacker rank bootcamp, only some 10-15 programs is what I would have thought. You can imagine the immense amount of knowledge that you'll get if you learn 150 plus problematic statements for around some 50 hours you'll be learning. I can just tell not 50, it will be around some 30 plus hours maybe. Around it will come around some 40 hours. Many of the times you have to do some assignments here. Fine. But here no assignments. The DSA no assignment. Here, I don't know whether if you have attended my hacker rank bootcamp. If you attended my hacker rank bootcamp, there are also some small amount of assignment I have given. Next, as a fresher, what else you want from me? You please think and answer. As a fresher, that complete technical we got, sir. Something extra I want, sir. What extra you want? If you want to get a job as a fresher, first round is what you have to clear, right? Yes, please tell me what is the first round? May I know what is the first round? The projects. Yes, how many projects you'll do? 6 projects on Python, 6 real-time projects on Django, REST API, Python. Again, you want projects? Trust me, these projects will be done by you people. I'll make you to do. That means I'll do it in the class. 100% you'll also do it. Okay. Don't you think you want to learn aptitude? Aptitude. 60 hours of aptitude content will be taught. And I'll not be teaching aptitude. Please don't expect Sandesh will teach everything. No. Till here, I'll teach. That's it. Aptitude will be taken by somebody else. No, only I'm telling. Later, don't tell me, sir, why you are not taking aptitude? I cannot take aptitude also, everything. Whatever the highlighted part will be taken by me. Complete core Python, advanced Python, HTML, SQL, DSA program, everything I'll take. But aptitude will be taken by somebody. You tell me, guys. If you would have attended my class, don't you think I have to match same amount of technical knowledge or same amount of teaching? I cannot make somebody to teach aptitude. 100% you people will feel very bad. That's the reason I have one of my friends who's having 10 years of experience in aptitude and he is the best in the market. I'll make him to teach aptitude. Is that fine? Similarly, many of them will not be having soft skills, how to talk in the interview, how to tackle the skills in the interview, and how to clear GD or how to face the interview. You don't have. That's the reason soft skills will be conducted. Similarly, resume building activity, how to build a resume, how to apply in Naukri, LinkedIn, all those things. Resume building as well as placement activities. I'll just tell resume building, placement. All those things will be taken care. And when it comes to resume building, all those things, I'll also be there. And one more person will be from industry. A topmost HR will be taking how to build your resume. Is that clear? So that easily you can attend your placement. Is that fine, guys? Please do respond. Is there anything else you want in order to get a proper job? I hope no, right? Is there anything else apart from this? Now, all these things, whatever I told, it will take, if you people are thinking in such a way that 1 month I want to learn all these things, sir. 1 month I want to learn all these things. Not possible. Trust me, not possible. 2 months, not possible. It requires minimum, whatever the content that I have written here, it requires minimum 4 to 5 months of time, a solid time. As you have invested 4 years to do engineering, and you know what is the use of that. And if you invest 4 to 5 months, trust me, you can earn for 2 to 3 decades, that is 20 to 30 years. That's what I keep on telling for everyone. If you're learning something, learn in detail. If not, don't learn. Is that clear? 4 to 5 months of time is what it will take. And if you're a college student, during your college examination, I'll not be taking the class, external exam. So tomorrow I have internals, sir. Internals and all, I'll not give the holiday. Is that fine? Please do respond. Only for college students. If you are having an external exam at that point of time, for you people, it will be a holiday. Is that clear? Yes, please do respond. Now, if you want, you can take the screenshot of this diagram number 2. So that you should be having the clarity, right? What things will be taught. Take the screenshot of diagram number 2. Please be very quick. Next. Sir, I want to go through the in detail content, sir. I want to go through the brochure, sir. Just ping me in WhatsApp. If not, already I would have sent you the brochure. If not, I'll just give my number at the last. You can just ping me in the WhatsApp. You can just go through the brochure. This is what the brochure of study online Python full stack. You can just go through the content in detail. Content I have given: core Python, advanced Python, Django, what topic I'll do, REST API, what topic I'll do. Very simply, if I tell also, nobody will understand at this point of time. That's the reason you just go through it. Is that fine? Please do respond. At last, I would have written here REST API, all these things. At last, core Python, Django, REST API, SQL, programming, DSA, aptitude, logic building, placement preparation, mock interview, soft skills, all these things will be included. Regarding the commercials, I'll let you know. Let me just come back to the notes. Now, here you people should write diagram number 2. Have you taken the screenshot? Yes or no in the chat box? Just a minute, I'll just give you the attendance link so you can just fill that. Have you taken the screenshot? Is everybody aware of my number? Yes or no in the chat box? I hope you got a intimation from me via WhatsApp, right? If you don't have my WhatsApp number, my name is Sandesh H S. You can just save my number. Please do ping me so that I can just send you the brochure. Is that fine? Just ping me via WhatsApp. I'll send you the brochure. You can just take the screenshot of this. And by the end of the day, for everyone, I'll be giving you the notes link. If you could give me exactly 1 minute of time now itself, I'll share you the link. Will that be fine? Attendance link as well as notes link I'll share. Just give me 1 minute. Meanwhile, you just observe whatever I have written here. Just give me 1 minute of time. I'll just share you that. Please don't get exited from the session. In order to get the participation certificate, I want your attendance. That's the reason. Okay. I have sent the link in the chat. Please do fill that form. Please do fill that form. Yes, and if you have any sort of doubt, I have given my number, right? Directly give me a call. So if I start answering your concern in the class, I'm wasting the time of rest of them. I have given my number. Directly give me a call. 100% I'll have a conversation. Yes, are you able to get the link in the chat? Yes or no? At least respond yes or no in the chat box. Are you able to see the link, attendance link? Okay. Please do fill the proper name as well as a mobile number as well as your mail ID. That's very important. So I can just give you the attendance of day 1. Going ahead, you need not to do it. Somebody will be there to take the attendance. You need not to say yes sir, no sir and all. What is today's date? What is today's date? Something it is asking attendance code. Correct, right? At least that's the reason I wanted you to at least tell. Attendance code happens to be study online. In the class only, I have told study online will be the attendance code. Is that clear, guys? So that I should get to know how many of them attended, right? Is that fine? Study online. Study online is the attendance code. I know 3 options are there. Please start study online. Then your attendance will be marked. Sir, something else I have given, sir, by miss. It's okay, fine, no issues. Okay, now just give me another 1 minute, not more than that. I'll be uploading the notes and I'll share you the Google Drive link now itself. That's the reason. And later diagram after the class I'll upload. That is diagram number 1 and diagram number 2. After the class I'll upload. But right now, where is that? Yes, I have given the link. Just wait for 1 minute. Okay, just check the chat. Check the chat. I have given a link where you'll be able to access the day 1 notes. Like this, day 1, day 2, day 3. Diagram, give me half an hour. Later I'll upload. That video should be rendered. Attendance code is study online. attendance code is study online. I hope everybody are able to listen that. Is that clear for everyone? Yes, please do respond. Okay, you tell me. Today I started the class at exactly 6:35. Why? Because I know few people will join late. Tomorrow, please make sure that 6:20 itself you will update. You just write the notes. Today itself, please keep a 200 pages unruled long notebook. Is that fine? 200 pages unruled long notebook. Write a notes, a proper notes using some different color pen if you want. Maintain a proper notes so that it will be very useful for you to revise. Guys, which one is not opening? Somebody is saying not opening. Which one? You know which one? Drive link. Guys, if the drive link is showing some error, please do respond. I don't know. Is it working? It's fine? Somebody told it's not working. That's the reason. Guys, if you have any queries, I have told my number, right? So please give me a call. Don't have a second thought. Just give me a call. Okay, next tomorrow exactly at 6:30 I'll start the class. Please be at 6:20 itself. Join the session. Revise day one. Although I might have done some small content, that is who invented Python. I know that. Just revise that. Fine. Regarding cost, everything. Fine. What will be the duration? Exact when I'll start, when I'll conclude. Everything I'll tell in tomorrow's class. Will that be fine? Okay, as promised, I have taken exact 1 hour. Tomorrow also I'll be taking exact 1 hour. I want everyone to attend tomorrow's class. At what time? 6:20. Please join at 6:20 so that I can just start at 6:30. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Tomorrow we'll meet. Hope that you have enjoyed the session.